flag. I get that like every day. I'm like, I like doing it just half the time to have you guys just say disrespectful stuff to me.
I apologize for my mistake.
Yeah, thank you. Because it happens every day. Oh, how disrespectful. Yeah, can I not wear these either? Is disrespectful to the flag?
Yeah.
To wear glasses that have the American flag? I mean, people are just ridiculous. It's just funny because the only people that make such a big deal are people that didn't serve their country. Because no veteran makes a big deal about that kind of stuff. And you guys are the ones being like, stolen valor. No veteran would say that to another veteran because you could be wrong. And then you'd feel really terrible. So, like, no veteran goes and runs up to some homeless person and be like, are you allowed to wear that uniform or whatever? It's just like, maybe they are. Maybe it was theirs. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's ridiculous. Because there's a lot of veterans that end up homeless and are kind of crazy after war and stuff. So, yeah, you wouldn't run up on some, are you allowed to wear that? Where people that weren't in the military would do that kind of stuff. But, and tell me if I'm wrong, maybe.
Let me ask you a question. If you were in the National Guard, can you be in the National Guard without being in the military?
Yeah, the National Guard is kind of like a joke.
Okay, because that's what the Secretary of War did. And
yeah, no, the National Guard, we make fun of the Guard. It's not even technically one of the branches, really. I mean, it's kind of like its own thing. It's kind of like, I mean, I guess technically, but it's like, because it's mainly, you say the Army, the Marines, the Air Force, and the Navy. I mean, the National Guard, we don't even really put in the same category. I mean, you have the 4 branches. You don't really, those guys are like their own little, kind of like the flag girls in high school that wanted to be cheerleaders. Sorry if you're a flag girl. But anyways, so yeah, I don't know. We never. I don't know much about the National Guard because you don't talk about the National Guard when you're in the military. They're kind of like insignificant. They're not really like. We don't go like, hey, what's the National Guard up to? Like, who knows? Who cares? They're not significant in the military to other military people. That's for sure. I mean, you don't know too much about the other branches unless you're interacting with them, but there is a chance you will interact with them when you're one of the 4 branches, but the Guard, not really. But we...
Mr. Steer Beef is now a moderator.
Oh, hey, steal your beef. Thank you. Don't steal my beef now.
He's been doing the Discord. He's the one who puts all the old clips there. I go, he said, we got to do that one, the old cave
clips. Good. We got to do the cave one.
Remind me today, I'll do it.
The cave one. That was good. Just showing our cave. It's just a little, like, 30-second or less clip, but it literally shows us in the cave dance around, so you can really get a feel for.
A few videos we made in the cave.
I know we were doing live stream on Periscope, which this is the crazy thing about Periscope, which now is gone anyways. Back then, it would only hold 200 videos, and then it started deleting. 100, yeah, even worse. 100, and then it started deleting your videos. So if you created live streams and you were up to 100, all your live streams started getting deleted. The ones prior to that, we started being like, oh man, we better stop doing live stream. We're just gonna delete all our other content, but then we couldn't resist because we were living in the cave and all we did was live stream. So like, forget it. So like all of our like really good content got deleted over, and we weren't filming because we thought, oh, it's on live stream, and we didn't know it was gonna do that. You don't know that till you get to 100 videos. I'm sure maybe it's somewhere there's some, small print that says that, but it's not something. It was a new app, so it wasn't like commonly known that like, oh, once you reach 100, you're going to overlap over all your videos and they're going to be deleted. So make sure to film it yourself, But we didn't know to do that. Also, we had only iPhone 7s at the time, and I had a little dinky iPhone 7, and then Rich had the bigger one. Because I used to like having the small phones. Now I don't think I'd want the small phone. I'm kind of used to the big ones now. I don't like the most expensive ones because they're so heavy, but I don't like the small ones anymore because I've kind of gotten used to using a bigger screen now.
Yeah.
But I used to not like the big ones at all because they're so much heavier. I always wanted the smaller, the anymore, but used to be the regular size, and then they got the plus.
Which is your favorite?
My favorite iPhone was the iPhone 4.
4 or the 5?
Not 5, because 5 was when Steve Jobs died.
That was a good one.
I liked the 4. I liked the white 4 one. We had a black 4 and
the last one that Steve Jobs designed?
The 4. The 4S, I think it was.
You don't think he had anything to do with the 5? Because that came out
a little bit, but they started doing stuff that he didn't like, so I knew and they started allowing like more apps to come on there that were not Apple. See, Steve was very much about keeping everything Apple-centric, so there wouldn't be all this
LA
fraud
Curls,
that occurred later.
LA Curls would like to know, what are your plans for Thanksgiving tomorrow?
We don't have any plans. We're just going to hang out at the house with Gloria and Annette, which is what we wanted to do. We were going to go to LA Friday, but we decided, it is the worst travel weekend. We already knew that. But we thought, well, maybe we'll be against the flow. And we thought, let's just hang out with Gloria and Annette. And I'll probably work a bit, but just here in Vegas. But we just were like, you know what? I've been gone for 12 days. I just